All right. How y'all do? How y'all do? So this is part three to what if Deku was the only guy with a quirk. Once again, just to reiterate, if you like the videos, please like them. If you want to sub, please sub. I'd appreciate that. More people, more motivation, better content. And for those people that have been subbing, welcome to the family. I'm glad you made the choice. And that's pretty much it on that part. But with this, he's not the only guy with a quirk, but it's so rare to the point he's the only guy with a quirk. How we're gonna do this, and I do apologize about me doing the looky downies, but I gotta make sure I'm staying on script, not adventuring too far away, but just trying to keep it generalized. Okay, so now we'd pretty much be going into like the race, the cavalry battle, that kind of art, the sports festival art, right? And so how I see this playing is it would be different how it was in canon, right? So Todoroki, the female, Todoroki would still do her ice thing and she would still do all this, right? But like before they do any of that, Deku says stage two, cancels all of that and just starts flexing on just walks. Sees big body robot. And then since he walks far enough, the radius weakens, but he can increase the radius if he wanted to, but he just chooses not to because it's not needed right now. He's not trying to burn himself out yet. So he just hauls, but he's like dummy fast. So he's like pretty much dummy close. But right after he done that, Todoroki's like trying to play catch up dummy fast. So Todoroki's doing the ice, freezes the robot in the exact same fashion. Bakugo is just furious, like, pew, she's on her way, like, oh, heck no, you got me played. So she's like gunning it, trying to catch up with this dude. And then Deku's like, he he doesn't see the explosion, but he's able to sense the explosions. So what he does is he tests it out and he sees that it can blow up, right? So what he does was he like cancels the participants that are coming, but Bakugo and Todoroki they kind of already passed him, and so with that being said, well, no, not Todoroki yet. Todoroki doesn't pass him off just yet. Bakugo is like gone, so he grabs all the ice and stuff. But while he's doing this, I mean, not the ice and stuff. While Deku's just trying to hear it, and since he moves a lot faster than he does in canon, he's able to get a good amount of the explosions and hits it and just rides the coattail. Todoroki freezes the remaining bomb trails, but he's like, it'll help you out, but I need to hurry up and catch up quickly. So it's neck and neck again. But the only difference is Deku has such more of a superior lead. And instead of trying to hit it down like he was trying last time, all he does now is just hit Bakugo out of the way. And he's smart with this though, because he doesn't hit him with like just one. He cuts it in half and then hits him with like just one of them. Bakugo blows that out of the way, and then he like throws the other half as he's getting projected back or pushed back, and that hits Todoroki, but it doesn't hit him like really that hard. He just ducks and dodges it, and he's like, "All right, catch all losers later." And then he just starts running again, like maliciously, and then he hits them with a cancellation, but he just uses the radius. He says stage two. They get paralyzed again, but the only difference is Bakugo's still running and Todoroki just stopped moving altogether. So they're kind of stuck and everyone else behind them is stuck. So everyone is still in the same places, but the chain of events that happened isn't the same. Like he was just kind of like freezing them and stopping them. And it was very maliciously funny. Now we get into it's the same thing, the cavalry battle, but the only difference is Deku just chooses the same team, but the only difference is he doesn't go anywhere. He just stays in one spot, and he's looking around at everyone. And it's just like they all try to gun for him, but he's able to control his calculation. Like he's able to make it pinpoint. He's able to make it precise. So he's like cancellation, cancellation, cancellation. But instead of going for like the people that are on top, he goes for the people on bottom. And this does damage to Todoroki's scene because the engine guy stops working, and I'm gonna say for the sake of the story, everyone still can have similar placements, but the main issue here is most of the people just don't get to Deku, so he comes in first instead of being like in fourth or something, and he'll have a lot more what's the big body word I'm looking for here? Internships, because more people will want to recruit him. He's the only guy, and he has such a strong quirk. Yes. Now this is where it really gets exciting. Is we're gonna get to the brainwash the Deku versus the brainwashing individual. But just to make sure I make that point clear, the the cavalry battle, Deku's in first place, Bakugo and Todoroki. I'll say they're either tied or one of them in the front. It doesn't really matter because the main juicy parts are the fights. But with that out of the way, how the fight with Deku against is the brainwashing dude is it plays similar to in canon, but the only difference is she's a lot more aggressive. I know I said dude a second ago, but I really meant to say her. She's a lot more aggressive because she's a female and they're trying to like downplay her. So she's like, nah, just because his quirk is like this doesn't mean no one gets to downplay me. And Deku's just like, what are you talking about? And he already activated his cancellation, so she can't use her quirk. He's like, what are you talking about? Who's trying to downplay you? It's your quirk. You use it how you want to use it. I'm a guy. I have a quirk. I just use it how I want to use it. I want to save people, so I'm going to save people. I want to be a hero, so I'm going to be a hero. It's just that simple. So she's the second person that's going to be in his harem. But she's like, so it's like, yeah, if you want to be in the hero course, do the work for it. Have you tried to train your quirk? Like, he's just digging into her. No pun intended. So he's just digging into her like, okay. But let me guess. You thought you could use your quirk. You'd immediately win by getting me to disqualify and jump out the arena? No. See, you probably need to learn how to fight like a Razorhead and starts listening to all these other people that know how to do hand to hand. And she's just kind of shook. He said, oh, you don't know how to fight? Excellent. And he starts maliciously folding her existence with no remorse, just brutal, malicious pain and suffering. And we go on to the next fights. But that did teach her a valuable lesson. Like during when he was doing this, he said, remember this painful lesson that you're being taught now, because you'll never have to experience this out on the battlefield. Then we skip down to the Todoroki fight where Deku's fighting Todoroki. And how this bad boy plays out is very nice and simple. Everything still happens similar, but instead of Deku just breaking all the stuff, he doesn't use calculation right away. Like damn, but he's like weaving all the ice. Like damn. So we just don't. So we just not gonna use our flames. That's not the. That's what we doing. We just not gonna do it. And what ended up happening is Deku motivates her even more because it's like, look, you're not your mom. You're not nobody. You're just you. And he's like just patting her on the head. You want to be a hero, right? So be a hero. And a hero doesn't use only half their power because of some bad upbringing. Everyone has their own issues. But being a hero is being able to smile at diversity and smile against your own problems and stand tall. So you can do it. Jumps back. So even though you're about to lose, use your full power. So even if you do lose, you tried your hardest. I will make sure you put a smile on your face. You're always looking so angry all the time. And then boom, the flames happen. Endeavor, female version, is like, yeah. And so Deku's just like, all right, now that you've done that, cancellation. Full cancel, stage 3. And what stage 3 is, it increases its range and its effectiveness. And what I mean by that is it makes the person paralyzed. It cancels out their quirk. And the range of it is a lot further, so he doesn't have to get up close. So he's just like, and it also has like dual effect. Like he doesn't even have to be near them. Like he can hit them with it and then walk away, and they'll still be canceled. But we'll talk about that later. And so she's like, yeah, I can't move. Picks her up, but like in the bride manner. You did good. I'm proud of you. And then that's a moment right there. Like everyone's like, oh, or like how they would have it. She's all blushing and stuff. He picks her up, says, all right, good try. Tosses her out. Now, the only reason there was no fight back is because she was like dealing with a whole bunch of emotions right there and there. Plus, I haven't really seen Todoroki do too much hand to hand. It was just kind of like my quirk's OP, so I'm OP type flow. So I don't think there would be much of a fight back. Now we get into this big body fight, and this is where I'll end it off. Is Bakugo versus Deku. There you go, Braina. You can do it. And this fight plays out dummy interesting because at first it was a decent fight. He wanted to see what she could do with her quirk, see if she's been trained. So it's no challenge at all. He's just blocking and weaving everything. He says, stage two. Stage two. Can't move arms. Tries to run out of the range of his move. Says stage three. Sweat glands stop working. Can't move arms. Just starts going for kicks. And eventually body gets too hot. Too hot because she can't sweat anymore because her quirk is sweating. And so she's just kind of like just burning up but can't do nothing about it. Deku's like, you're right. I used to be your punching bag. Takes the meanest kickstance ever seen in existence. But I think it's your turn. She said, go to hell. You first. Die. Kicks in the solar plex with like this unholy Sparta kick all the way. It's just brutal. Gets kicked out of stage. Just KO. Deku. Winner. And so, All Might pulls up, giving the awards out. Deku's just like, it is what it is. And all the people in the stands are just amazed at this kid with such a strong quirk, they think. But it really relies heavily on him having physical attributes. But that's pretty much it for this part. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all like this. I do have a means of some format for my videos now, so maybe I'll be able to get more out. Welcome to Family if you sub, and catch your dude later.